Hey Immortals, it's Buzz. Thought I'd bring you guys our five-man task force operation for the day. We took on Powderkeg for the first time, so we're one away from Mambo. Managed to fail this one today. Basically, I mean, you can see we have one base left here, and everybody's blaming Zatara for the loss. I don't know that it was really all him, but it's just kind of fun to have somebody to tease about it. But we didn't manage to finish this one off here, even though I'm fairly certain that Usul or Zatara could have soloed it. But we essentially fell short on XL by about 30,000 hit points after my attack. So we just had Usul go ahead and take that one down because it's just was we're going to get more force points by finishing the base rather than coming to this base. Even if we finished this one, finishing XL gave us more points. So we ended up failing, and we were 17 points shy of what we had yesterday. So we had P took out Bloatware, straightforward P attack with the Warriors. I don't think there's any real surprise here that she managed to take this one down. And I think most of us were boosted on something or other today just because it was a Gearheart day. So I know she's boosted. And I would imagine that Heisenberg at least boosted his gunboat energy. I was boosted on gunboat energy, health, and damage for my troops. And I'm pretty sure that she's probably boosted on the same things that I was because she took Gearheart down. If you guys didn't see that video, I decided not to try to take her down today. I know I could have, but I just wanted to show how to get the 65 gears since that's really all most people are looking for is those proto parts anyway. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and take a look. It might be worth your while. She's really good at getting these, stopping and taking out the one gun that needs to be taken out and then going to the core from there. She does a really good job with Warriors, and everybody that's seen her play knows that she does. Heisenberg had another stellar attack today. It's one of these smoky Zukas where you're just like, you can't even hardly believe what he does. You would never think to do it, so pretty impressive. He just smokes up here to this rocket launcher, kills it off, re-smokes, and then flares up there to the core. And lets the Zukas take out all the machine guns and the boomers before focusing on the core. And I think he only lost like less than 30 Zukas, so that's pretty impressive. And smoking skill is real good here. I'm not sure why he drops this forward smoke first. I don't know if that's some kind of technique, but he does it on his next smoking trip too. So I'll have to ask him about that. I don't quite understand why he does that. I'm sure there's a reason for it. But one shot's that, re-smokes, pretty good timing there. Nice tactic to just save himself that shock. And you can see that smoke again there. And then it's just going to be some shocks on these machine guns and these boomers. And, he doesn't target the core right away. He lets the Zukas kill everything off. So essentially they're not really getting shot at by anything. I think it takes him 4 shocks to get the job done. As you can see, there's the 4th shock. And he's got one more machine gun to kill off. And I think a couple of Zukas turn and fire on that. Maybe not. Oh, okay, now it's already out of range, okay. So, he's really only dealing with just the one boom cannon shooting now, and now the critters are out, and they're taking the shots instead, so pretty awesome attack there. Then we had, Usul is who we wanted to go here, but my boost was running out, and he doesn't get on until later at night, so we had Zatara go. And we didn't know that Zatara's artillery and barrage were really low. The whole thing here is we wanted him to be able to take out these 4 back rocket launchers. This is a nasty base. Pretty much this was for sure the hardest base, and I don't think it was a soloable base with anybody on our team. But he said he had some problems with his flares. Flare didn't work when he tried to flare right off the bat there. So he kind of went into panic mode a little bit, he said. And so, I mean, that's understandable when things aren't going the way that they're supposed to. But his barrage is only 10, and I think he said his artillery is only 14 or something like that. So, it's just not doing enough damage to be able to get all these rocket launchers like we'd hoped. So I think in the end, that's probably, it's more or less what probably cost us getting this, because I think I was so close to finishing it that I think if I hadn't, I was one shock away. If I hadn't have had to take out rocket launchers myself, then I think we would have had it. So as he levels those up, I think this will become quite a bit more doable, and I'll speed this up. Not a whole lot to see here. Critter Box takes out this one. I think what he probably should have done here is taking out these cells is good because it was giving him, more core health gone. But I think, better would have been if he would have tried to flare straight at those rocket launchers and at least kill one of them off. Would have saved me a little bit of gunboat energy. So then I went in and we were hoping that I was going to be able to pull it off, but we knew it was going to be hard because I was going to have to spend the gunboat energy here on these rocket launchers. So I think it's two barrages, barrage each, and then two artillery. Yeah, it's two artillery on this last rocket launcher. So those two artillery right there, I mean, that would have been enough for me to get my my last shock in. And then, so just the typical smoking thing, dropping the Zookas first, getting them all over there. Just trying to make sure that I don't lose any troops. And then it's just, maybe I could have saved myself some gunboat energy on a flare. Maybe this flare that I drop here, maybe I could have flared further up into the corner and saved myself a flare. I don't know. I also probably, I dropped critters here to take out these mines. Probably I could have just let the heavies deal with that. But, when you're in the heat of the moment with Zookas, you don't really want to lose a bunch of Zookas to a freaking mine, and then feel stupid that you didn't just take the mine out. So I got everybody up in position here. Now it's just a matter of flaring up into this corner and doing a smoky wall hug here around this to just avoid these rocket launchers here, which I do a good job of. And it gets, I don't mind if it gets a couple of shots off as long as it doesn't get them off on the Zookas. And right there, I probably should have not dropped that forced smoke. That's another way I could have saved some gunboat energy. I probably didn't need it. And as soon as these heavies start to come back down, as soon as they pass the Zookas, I probably should have dropped a flare so that the Zookas were a little bit closer and these heavies aren't getting picked off while I'm waiting for the Zookas to catch up. So here come the Zookas now finally. And everything's going according to plan right now. It's just a matter of if I was going to have the gunboat energy to do it. And unfortunately I didn't. So, it's, I think we did a really good job, to be honest. Only coming up about 33,000 shorter, we would have finished this operation. And it's ranked hard for us, so we're not really skimping out and just doing the normals and the easies and stuff that we know we can do. We're really pushing the envelope here and trying to do what we can. Lost a bunch of Zookas here to this flamethrower that I couldn't reach, but I had to flare into the core. I had to be able to get to the core. I had some critters left, and I'm out of gunboat energy at this point, so it's just a matter of, did the Zookas, were they going to have enough time? Still have only the one heavy still alive there. The Zookas are chewing it, and they're doing what they can do, and here comes all the rocket launchers, and you can see we just fell a little bit short. One more shock, and even a critter box would have probably done it. And so Uso just came in, polished her off with gunboat energy just so we could get our force points and not have him worry about, any kind of disconnect or anything like that on that last base. So pretty happy with it today. Can't really complain too much, and we managed to creep up into the top 5,000 today. So tomorrow I think we'll probably be even a little bit higher, only 17 force points short of what we had yesterday, and we failed the op. So pretty proud of these guys today, and we did a great job, and I'll talk to you guys later.